When we came to looking for our final house, we decided that what we'd like to do is build something that was very well insulated. When we found the house, it was a early 50s house. The energy use on that house was probably in the range of 250 watts a square metre to try and heat that house. So any changes to that house would have to been so radical to get to where we wanted to be for the passive house. There was only one solution, which was to demolish the house and start again.
John came to us with the plans over 2 years ago now. He has been buying the Panasonic product since we started. Very happy with the brand. His engineers know the brand. He came to us and said, I'm going to build a house, Rachel.
It was a straightforward installation for us from CER. The only issue we had with the house really was the fact that we wanted a passive house, and the ceiling of the house was highly important. But without the Panasonic ventilation and the air conditioning, it doesn't work. It doesn't all fall in together.
Panasonic have had over 60 years in the heating and cooling industry and invests hugely in R&D with a big focus on sustainability and reaching net zero targets.
In this particular environment, what we're after is the lowest energy use, and that has come through with the Panasonic systems and being able to integrate between the air-to-air systems, the recuperator systems that have got heat pump coils in them to give us cooling in the summer, heating in the winter, through the recuperator, and not put too much load on the air-to-air, in line with the two air-to-water systems.
So the Aquarea T-Cap was chosen for this particular project because it's the most efficient within our range, and that's a key aspect that John wanted to maintain. The T-Cap range is also really beneficial because they can actually operate down to -28, and they won't reduce capacity down to -20. What this means is even if it's -20 degrees outside, they can still heat the property.
When we first designed the house, we were working on passive, which is 15 to 20 watts a square metre. It was important that we got the right systems in to cover that. During that 40 degrees, we were running at 20 watts. We're going to look forward to the winter when we can then get a very good steer on what the underfloor is doing. In the house design, we only put underfloor heating on the ground floor, and there's no other underfloor heating anywhere else. We don't need it. The whole house stays at a very, very stable temperature.
The Aquarea units is quite diverse. They're suitable for small domestic properties all the way up to larger bespoke properties such as this one, and they also cover the entire commercial sector as well. So we have got a suitable Aquarea unit for most applications.
So the Panasonic nanoe system is important to us because it is something which will make a very sterile environment. It's also far healthier, especially for elderly people.
nanoe is able to assist in eradicating harmful bacteria and viruses on hard surfaces and soft furnishings. Therefore, the indoor environment can become a cleaner and more pleasant place.
What we tried to achieve at the end of the day was to get to a passive house standard with the ventilation, the heat recovery systems, heat pump systems, and everything towards the lowest possible energy use.
All of our units have got a feature called weather compensation built in. This means that they'll actually adjust the temperature of the radiators to meet the demand of the heating load. But this is a real great energy saving feature that should be fitted to any heat pump. Luckily for us, it's fitted to the entire Aquarea range.
The most important thing is equipment that will give us longevity of life, good COP and EER, energy saving, especially where we are currently right now in the global situation that we're in. We found that Panasonic gave us that high COPs at a good price, and the quality of the product is I think, quite superior.